If you haven't figured out yet, it's over. OV. Dating is done. As far as I know. For the Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, how many gens you want? It's done, especially for the Gen Y and Gen Z. I'm Gen Y. I was born in between 1980 and 1996. Gen Z got it even worse. But most of the women that's Gen Y, they're doing the same thing Gen Z doing. So they're right behind each other. But yeah, it's pretty much over with. We only left with God. That's all we left with, which is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Because if it's somebody out there for you, God will bring the right person into your life. It's just a man or a woman. It don't even have to be dating, really. It could be friendships. Bring the right woman into your life or man for a friend. Somebody solid who you want to rock with. Because I want solid. I want real. I don't want fake. Everything fake. BBLs, fake lips, fake face, fake tit. Like, we got to start promoting natural beauty. Or just authentic energy. We need to get back to that. Because just so much fakery going on. And if you look fake on the outside, you already know it's fake on the inside. You know that personality fake. We got to start embracing our raw beauty, raw talent, even our raw flaws. If you got a flaw, hey, don't worry about it. Accept your flaws. Pray to God. And still gonna be successful in life. Because guess what? Your flaws can make you great. It's a content creator named by the name of Shamar. He flawed. He disabled. His body turned sideways and everything. But he used that to advantage. Now he balling. He making all type of money on social media. You see how you can use your flaw to advantage? Stop having surgery. Stop being depressed, sad because you don't look this way, that way. Like, embrace that. Embrace your flaws. Because that's just going to make you hate yourself, hate others, insecurity, and they're going to be very hard to date. That's another thing. That's why hard to date. It's just not social media. It's like a lot of people hate themselves, both men and women. Men always compare themselves to other men, women looking at other women like, what a masculine energy at? What a feminine energy at? Come on now. Shit backwards. The woman want to be the man. The man want to be the woman. Getting nails and hair did. Like, come on. We got to do better. 2025 and up, we got to start turning this shit around. Like, excuse my language, but we got to turn it around. Got to. Because if we don't, we headed to a dark path of a whole bunch of single and depressed people. Because most people, not all, most single people, they want somebody. They want somebody. Because not everybody can't be like me, who can be cool with being alone until God bring the right woman into your life. I'm cool with it because I have hobbies. I have goals to reach. Once you have hobby, goals, all that, oh, you'll be good. You will be great. You just got to reach them. Use that energy and time to reach your goals and hobbies. And if there's a right woman out there, a man out there, God will bring that person to your life. He or she will find you. Because the worst thing now, I feel like it's going out searching or doing dating apps, doing all that. Because it's just full of games. Going up, approaching a woman's games. It's a lot of games. Because women these days, especially if she's beautiful, she got a lot of options. And if she don't have options, 9 times out of 10, she just want to be left alone. Because she's very toxic. Her soul not right. Her energy not right. But most men look past all that energy and soul. They look past that. Because the only thing they see is the big booty. That's all they see. Because they stuck in lust so much. That's why simps exist. Because the simps are stuck in lust. They see something beautiful. And if they rich and got the money, they'll spend 10K, 15, how much they want to spend to get that cat. They'll drop crazy amount of money just to be humping something. But she won't do the same for you. I bet you she won't. She might end up messing with a man who hitting it for free because that's what she like. He probably do it for her. That's what y'all simps need to understand. But to understand that, you got to get out of lust. You got to stop lusting. And I kind of feel bad for men who lusting. Because men have it worse because we more visual. Like once we see something, we get it. We ready. Women are more emotional. You got to get into their mind, head, and get that little click, get it Morse. You got to get into their mind, though. Men, if we see something, it's like, oh, hell yeah. Some bit boob, bit whatever, bit ass. You're like, we ready right there and there. And I feel bad for them who can't control themselves. Especially they got a lot of money, because 9 times out of 10, he probably going to pay her. And the problem with just paying her, that boosting her ego up. So the next man she run across, she'll expect men to like actually pay her 15 to 20K. That's another reason why dating so trash. Expectation from women. They expect men to be paying like over 20K, crazy amount of money for them. Because of the simps. Doing all that extra shit. All the extra BS. Excuse my language. But yeah. The simps messed it up. The social media messed it up. What else? Alcohol. Most of these women are alcoholics. OnlyFans messed it up. Because how OnlyFans messed it up is they gave another way for women to be financially independent, where they don't got to depend on a man. But the problem is they're going to lose their soul. So, like you're naked online. You might be getting paid good, but it's the internet. It's not going nowhere. And your body will deteriorate. So when you hit 40s, that video not going nowhere. It can mess up your future. That's what I'm basically saying with OnlyFans. It can mess you up, but right now you're probably not thinking like that. You're probably thinking about that now. And you're going to worry about that later. But that's where we at. That's how dating being ruined. The simp, social media, OnlyFans, and toxic behavior. Most women, insecurity. That might need to be first, insecurity. Because they always think somebody cheating, both sexes. The man always think the woman cheating, the woman always think the man cheating. Because they see so much shit on the social media. On the internet, they see so many cheating situations. Then you still got a TV show, Cheaters. They kind of make them paranoid. Like, oh, my girl doing it, my man doing that. So that's why you got to be secure. You got to love yourself before you hop into any type of relationship. Love God first, though. Remember I said that. God first. Love God, the Lord Jesus Christ first. Because that's who give you the strength. That's who wake you up. That's who gave you hands, fingers, feet, ears to hear, eyes, all that to see, mouth to talk. The Lord. Thank the Lord always. But back to the topic. But yeah, it ruined. It's messed up. But we can get through it. But you got to be disciplined to get through what's going on. You got to control that lust, that flesh. You got to control it. Because that's all it is, flesh. If you can't control that, daddy going to keep deteriorating. Because you want me to tell you why? Women just going by what men do. So if men start being disciplined, controlling themselves, not clapping every cheek, not being so thirsty, not paying money for OnlyFans, not dropping 15, 20K for a woman, doing all that extra shit. If she's not your wife, that's when women will calm down. But right now, these women are single. And they're having like simpy ass men just buying them 15, 20K burgers and shit. Like, come on now. Come on. Get real. Get real. They're messing up for everybody. Because women gonna think like, oh, men spending 15, 20K. I ain't know they be doing that. So now their expectation went up to like, I want somebody rich. Which is not all bad, but the problem is women are leading by money. And if you're led by money, 9 times out of 10, you don't have God in your life. If you don't have God in your life, what's in your life? Satan. Greed. You thinking about money so much. Money is important, but if your relationship led by money, it's not worth it. Because right when you run out of money or right when you start getting dry, oh, she gone. She gone. She is gone. Because she let money lead the relationship. The first 2 days, you be like, oh, baby, we got to cut back. She gone within them 2 days. She is gone. And that's another reason why Dane messed up. No true love. The true love was like our aunties, grandma, granddaddy, and some people, mom and dad. That's who the true love is, mainly your grandparents. You might have a couple of aunties and uncles that got true love still, but it's mainly the grandparents because they had a natural connection. It was natural. Because guess what? It wasn't no social media. It wasn't no OnlyFans. Most women and men were secure about themselves because they didn't have all these outlets to look at and compare themselves to. See? That's why they're secure back then. They didn't have all this internet shit to get to their head. That's why they're confident, way more masculine and all that. And then we have things that kind of dictate what's cool and what's not cool. Like, no, do you. Like they did back then. A lot of people are doing their own thing. They didn't have like social media, all that to tell them what's cool, what's not. You shouldn't be doing that. Like, no, do you. And if you got a flaw, embrace your flaws. Embrace them. Because your flaws or your flaw can make you rich one day. So don't try to have surgery trying to cover up your flaw. Like, no, embrace it. Because they can probably make you rich. They could probably bring opportunities. You probably be in a movie role. How you know they probably didn't want nobody? They probably wanted somebody to act who got a bad limp. That's a window a door that could open for you. Or somebody who got a gap in their mouth, like me. Or somebody who's short, like me. Hey, embrace it. They probably want that. Because if you got a gap in your mouth, that means your teeth natural. What everybody doing these days? Getting veneers. Fake. We got to get back to our raw, natural state. Got to. We got to, because we don't, it's going to be more insecure, depressed people, sad, all that. That's why the world are like zombies now. Because people are copying other people. But God didn't put it like that. God didn't want it like that. God gave every single human a gift. And these people are not trying to find a gift or yelling to God to ask God, what's my gift? They're not doing that. They're trying to copy the trend. Make your own trend. Because the people who made their own trend, that's who really rich. Think about the streamers. Kai Cenat, Speed, DDG. Think about these people. That's who really started the streaming thing. And they rich. It's going to be hard to imitate them because guess what most people trying to do now? They're trying to stream now. And there's so many people trying to do it. Now it's being controlled. See, when Kai and Speed was streaming, not too many people were doing that. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to be a streamer, content. You can make some money, but you're not going to be as popular as them. That's that. And I'm going to leave off on one more thing. Why it's not worth chasing women or having sex with different, it's just not worth it now. Because most women are lost with no soul, no dignity, no morals. So if you have sex with it, it really don't mean you're not really doing shit. Because you probably just finished having sex with somebody else 2 to 3 hours right before you. That's how these women moving. And the guy she had sex with probably was a deadbeat. He probably just gave her $40, $40, $60, and she'll with it. Compared to back in the days, it was probably worth chasing women or going out. You don't really supposed to chase them, but it was probably worth it back then because guess what they had? Self-respect, morals, dignity. They wasn't naked back then. They had sense. And that's why it was worth it back then. Over 90% of women back then, of course you had your thoughts, your hoes back then. Of course you had that. But over 90%, they cared. They actually cared what? They actually cared about carrying themselves like a woman, a feminine woman. They cared about that. As in 2025, women don't care. They just don't care no more. So as a man, why should you care? Why should you chase? Having sex with different women is not a flex no more. It's not a flex being a player. Because these women are sick mentally. They have spirit, soul ties messed up. They might look good on the outside. But if you spiritually attached, if you got discernment, you'll know something not right when you talk to her. Because you can feel her energy. If her energy off, yeah. 9 times out of 10, she off. She mentally disturbed. You see how that works? But most men these days, they just go by, oh, she thick. Oh, she fine. Oh, go pay attention to her energy. Her mentality. How she be looking. What energy she give off. Is she always feeling down, sad, depressed? Like, she always feeling down and sad, depressed. Remember now, if you have sex with it, you become one every time you have sex. So if she got all these bad habits, alcohol, down, sad, depressed, weed, all this, and you have sex with her, all that trauma gonna head on to you, buddy. All that trauma. All that trauma bond gonna head over to you. And now you gonna be feeling sad, depressed, stressed out. And you won't even know why. I know why. You stuck something in that wasn't even worth it. You fornicated with a woman that wasn't even worth it. The Bible clearly say, wait, you have sex with your wife. Just read 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and 7. They'll break it down how you're supposed to be moving. And after reading the Bible, getting into the Bible, I realized most people just make their life harder than it have to be. And I'm guilty too. I'm sitting down, I'm reading the Bible, I'm like, maybe I just made my life harder than it really have to be. And most people doing it. Most people guilty. So if you're watching this video, if you stay long enough, man, start reading that Bible. Or if you stay long enough, comment below, God is great. Comment that. But yeah, let me wrap this up, man. That's all I had to say. Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, whatever you want to call it, it's just not worth dating no more. It's over. OV. The women are lost with no soul. Just not worth it. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm out. Peace.